pitch is in there for a strike, and we're off and running here in Atlanta.
All right, here we go.
Braves have won 18 of their last 21 games. They are having a June.
First pitch is a strike.
On 18
Foul.
in the month of June, and we talked to Brian Snitker, the Braves skipper, before the game. He's not ready to commit, as this is one of the best teams he's ever seen. But you get the sense, certainly in his time here in the regular season, as far as dominance goes, they are hitting cylinders right now, Rob.
This team in Atlanta, the most wins they ever had was in 1998 when they won 106. This team is on a pace to approach that. That's how good they have been.
Chipper Jones made the statement that he believes this is the best team since the '99 Atlanta Braves.
Up high, 1-2.
Zelda misses upstairs. There they counted a ball and 2 strikes on Julian.
Remember, the Braves, those teams of the Braves were very pitching rich. Didn't have the offense that this team has.
Julian in the air. Long run in.
Who's?
And who wants it? That'll be the left fielder Rosario. And that's how the game begins.
All right, 1 out.
Bryce Elder, typically a ground ball pitcher, but it's a fly ball out to get started.
Well, before the season started, everyone thought it would be a 3-team race with Atlanta, Philadelphia, the Mets. The Mets certainly have fallen on the worst hard time. Philadelphia is trying to stay in it. Miami has been the surprise team. Great pitching and enough offense. They seem to win every one-run game.
And we heard the fellas, if you were on the pregame show, discussing with Lauren, as that one.
And he'll get that fair.
No time. He's got a single.
Career.
Delivered by Bryce Elder. And the Twins have a man on, but a lot of discussion about the Mets and a pretty notable press conference that'll go down.
Rocco Baldelli told us before the game, he said that every time we seem to make a run at our offense, really getting on point, we do something to get off that point.
Down on base, Carlos Correa.
Point Correa and Buxton, of course, the best players on this team will play back.
It is who the offense is built around. This Minnesota team is a light hitting ball.
All right, strike 1.
As Alex Kirilloff takes a strike. They have a terrific pitching staff, though. They log a lot of innings from their rotation, and they've got one of their best on the mound here tonight in Joe Ryan.
Down low, 1-1, and Correa will not go to second.
First baseman.
Made his debut in 2020 in the wild card game in the postseason right here. Went 1 for 4 playing left field, I believe. First base today.
Wide open division in the American League Central.
And now 2-1.
Jokes and all the rundowns of the Central Division. You can make the same case in the National League Central, but Rocco Baldelli's point is a good one. They're 40 and 40. They haven't played their best. They have a lot of upside, they believe. And yet, no team has taken the reins in that division. So the Twins
down low, 3-1.
In the American League Central,
now Brian Buxton's up next.
Last season, if you're a 500 team, come September 1 in the AL Central, you're going to be in the race. Last year, Cleveland really disposed of Minnesota and the White Sox in September. That got them to the postseason.
Exactly at the halfway point after this game is over for the Twins.
And foul, 3-2 now.
Trying to punch one in the left field. And the count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Baseball's version of a wedgie. Hey.
Oh, the ball got stuck. Oh, it went under. It went under and it came back. That's pretty funny.
One out base runner.
All right, 3-2. And that's fair. All right. So Correa will not score. He's on third. 2 people in scoring position in another 1-out single, or 1-out double actually for the Twins. Now Brian Buxton is up next.
This little part of the stadium that shuts out probably stopped a run from scoring because it brought the ball back out to Acuna, who is
Oh yeah. If it wouldn't go the foul line, the line, and it stopped that ball, they would have scored for sure.
Take a chance on Acuna's arm. So So second and third with one away. Here is Buxton.
Buxton will take a strike.
He takes a strike.
They need to score and score in position for the Twins.
This year, he has
They can take advantage of Bravestein. This will be awesome for them.
telling us it would take hours to pour through all the complications of the body of Byron Buxton, but essentially it is a rib injury.
And strike two.
Surgery this offseason, and it was a bad back. And you put all those things together, who knows that they all be related somehow. Buxton is basically only a designated hitter at this point.
You know what he was telling you, Brian? It wasn't bad. He was just saying, do not ask me about the injuries. I'm not going to tell you.
It's an everyday occurrence. Buxton, one of their stars.
And now 1 and 2.
In the starting lineup the last couple of games, so he didn't get a pinch hit appearance last night, made the last out. He is a showstopper. The numbers just don't bear it out. He's playing
So 5 hits in the month of June. That's pretty bad. 3 home runs, though.
to help this Twins team where it
That's
can.
kind of interesting. 1 and 2. And now 2 and 2.
So it's interesting. You have Bryce Elder as a pitcher who pitches to contact in a situation where he's looking for a pop-up or a strikeout. The Atlanta Braves defense is back. They're going to give up the run here with 1 out with runners on second and third.
Buxton 0 for his last 10. And he pulls out.
And oh, it was gonna Arcia's like kind of messed up. So the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. That would have been a usually routine ground out, but a hit for Buxton.
The threat of the pre-injury Buxton might have got to Arcia here, where change up down and in. It was up in the strike zone. They wanted it down and in, and Arcia probably trying to rush this a bit to get that ball to first base. It clanks on.
That's why probably he rushed it. Yeah.
That's what the Twins needed early. Scored just 1 run yesterday. And a Braves 4-1 win. And a run is in, still 1 out. First and second for Max Kepler.
Kettler 1-0.
So they're going to score that as an E6 on Buxton. Give him an RBI, though. Arcia does have a tremendous throwing arm. I think that would be a very tough play.
Bad loss for the Brewers.
Buxton is banged up, but he's still running well. That's right back
And
to
now a double play, nice.
So Elder gets out of the mess. The Twins get 1. They strike first. It's been a whole lot worse for Elder.
It could have been a lot more runs, but Twins scored 1-0.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Check. Safe. Hey, I was at Steelers game for you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school.
So MLB yesterday, the Orioles beat the Reds 10-3. Let's go Orioles. Let's go Crew beat the Mets 2-1. The Braves won last night 4-1. Tigers beat the Rangers 7-2. Angels defeat the Sox 2-1.
From road trip to Marriott. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
At PNC Bank, you can find us in big cities and small towns across the U.S., where our focus is to always support the people who live and work there. Because you call these
Cody versus Dom is feud is so boring. I haven't watched Raw last night. I'm pretty busy. Or not busy, but I haven't watched it yet. It's kind of boring, but it's something at least. Yeah, Cody, he hasn't had a really, I don't know, has he been interesting? He had some interesting moments, but like the WrestleMania ones, that was interesting versus Seth, but the Brock one, I'm not really excited about. I'm more excited about the matches, I would say, not the storylines. That's what pretty much it's been for Cody, except for the Seth feud. Yeah. But it doesn't mean a bad storyline. It means if it's a bad storyline, it doesn't mean it's going to have a good match. I can't name top examples in my head. Like Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda, that had a good match. Was it the best storyline? Charlotte and Asuka, WrestleMania 34, didn't really have a good storyline. Had a good match. So. So Acuna 2, Riley's 3rd, Olsen 4. Murphy's 5.
Against the mighty Joe Ryan, the 27-year-old right-hander, called a complete game shutout his last time out.
Yeah, against the Red Sox, 112 pitches, 110 with fastball or the split finger change.
Ronald Acuna Jr. He is deadly on the first pitch.
8 hits on first pitch of the game.
Ball game. Look at that.
Just
8
throw
hits
a ball.
on the first pitch of the game. That's
Throw a ball.
baseball. And he's on the
Oh my gosh.
drives one into right center.
Cunha, can he get
Ronald Acuna Jr.
9 hits?
on the first pitch once again. His ninth
Throw a ball, bro.
hits his 18th home run of the season.
I told you to throw a ball. Did you see that for 8 hits in the first game? Come on, bro. Whoever told him to throw that, what are you doing?
First pitch from a pitcher who just coming off a shutout. People will tell you that he has a disappear fastball. It's hard to pick up. First time facing Joe Ryan, he hits a bullet for right center for a home run. Amazing.
All right, they're giving away the Ronald Acuna chain. That's the giveaway.
Oh, 1-1.
They're a lot better.
Arcia. They're doing the floss. That's a 2017 thing.
The season, his 29th leadoff home run of his career.
He has become so dangerous that every pitcher in baseball has to consider throwing the breaking pitch, first pitch of the game. But they don't, and that's why he has the numbers that he has.
0-2.
And he pops this one up a mile high out of play. What a year he is having. Came in top 10 in the league in homers. He's the league leader in steals, power, speed, defense. He's got a great arm. All the tools. And coming back stronger than ever from an ACL tear. 2
And
years
1 and
ago.
2 for Ozzy
He's having
Abase.
a great year himself. 6th in the National League in home runs. 18, the littlest man on the field. Driven in 55 this year. He's a switch hitter. And he rips out one in the right
Oh
center.
my gosh, can he get it? Nope, he cannot. Hit for a beast.
Off to the races. And he's thinking about third.
He's going to third, and he's going to get there easily.
He's in with a triple.
A 0-out triple.
This is the frustrating part of facing the Atlanta Braves. You do your best.
The Braves have one of the best, clearly showing it tonight, one of the best hitting group and starting hitting group.
Halfway to the cycle, and the first inning here for the Braves.
The Twins did not execute that cutoff and relay that well. That throw in from Kepler was a short. Always putting the pressure on the D. His second triple of the season. And now Austin Riley, he comes out swinging.
I mean, Albies has just recently been moved back into that second role. He is so comfortable there hitting behind Acuna, and he's taking off the
What's crazy that he went to triple like someone like Danny Burgers or Rowdy Tellez, someone like him. If he would have went to third, he would have been out. Or because he's really fast.
Austin Riley has not quite been hitting to his standards, but the numbers are still good, just not what the expectation level is. And how much better could the Braves be? And Riley.
And Austin Riley, oh my gosh. 3-1 Braves. 3-0.
Many have even found their seats here in the battery.
3-0 Atlanta. What do you? Come on, Brian. Oh my gosh. 0-out home run. 2024, Ryan Seacrest will take the new state to host a Wheel of Fortune. So is he going to be an American Idol?
For July. Last year in July, he had 11 home runs and 25 RBI. That ball was hit, smoked to left center field.
What?
The bat is 111. As Matt Olson takes one.
With that low
Why do people hate Ryan Seacrest?
slot,
What'd he do?
it usually looks like it rises when it comes to
Lucas
the
Van
plate.
Ness signed.
It is all over.
These are fastballs that
Randy Orton return is expected soon. I don't know. I've heard that many times. Hopefully. Maybe SummerSlam. Longest reigning WWE World Champions of all time. Number 4, Roman Reigns, 1,000. 1,028 plus. Hulk Hogan 1,474. Bob Backlund 2,135 and Bruno Sammartino 2,803.
I don't know what the error is.
Wait, he's gonna break Hogan's pretty soon.
But it seems like it's so hard to repeat.
I don't know. Nah, not pretty soon.
Very rarely do they ever get 27 errors.
Changes the
I don't think he'll break it.
in the days between the starts, and we talked to the Twins about what the plan was with Joe Ryan. I was a little surprised that there was a complete change of his between starts routine, the way he worked out in the training room, how he dealt with the athletic trainers, just trying to make sure the arm was healthy and ready to go. The side session between starts even. And this is a guy, Joe Ryan, that they say is a very loose and oily kind of pitcher. He's got the loose
NXT tonight, Tyler Bate versus Dragon Lee. Carmelo Hayes versus Corbin Burns, NXT champion. Tiffany Stratton versus Thea Hale. Gigi Dolan versus Fallon Henry. And Gallus versus, they defend their titles.
They dominate the first innings. The first and second innings have been the Braves innings this year. Look at that, 73 runs there, plus 49.
Oh my gosh! In the space of Seth Rollins has defended his title more times than Roman Reigns has in a year. Has this in? That's crazy.
These are one of those games as a pitcher. If you see this happen early in the game,
Jordan, don't go by Deshaun Watson, please.
just move their feet, get them off the plate, not to hit anybody, just to make sure that they're not.
Braun Strowman says he misses wrestling. I'm not gonna lie, this is hard. I hate not being able to do what I love, especially after it was taken away from me 2 years being back where I love, and then again having it taken away again by things that I couldn't control. Yet again, it's hard. I want to wrestle. Hopefully he'll be back.
Sean Murphy, Gold Glove catcher, been a nice acquisition here for Atlanta from Oakland. And he's hit well. He's one of the 7 in double figures in home runs. And he sends out deep into the left
This
field.
team.
That one is way back, and that one is gone. It's an onslaught here. The Braves have put 4 on the board with 3 home runs. The first
Seth Rollins is the only WWE superstar to cash in their Money in the Bank in a match. That's just crazy to think about.
Ryan Stecker was asked before the game, who swings the hardest on your team? He said the new guy, Sean Murphy. Let's pass the baseball.
Yes, life is good. POV, it's 12:50 p.m. on a breezy Sunday in October. You just grabbed a cold beverage from the fridge and plopped down on the couch. These guys are getting ready to send you to your favorite team's game. Life is good. The Fox NFL Sunday, yes.
The baseball is doing the action on the pitch, and none of the Braves hitters so far have been fooled by the fastball that fooled all the Red Sox hitters in his last start.
look on Joe Ryan, you can't believe it. I'm thinking about all those fans that have packed the battery at our all this noise.
Why did WWE tweet that the Von Wagner?
That's these Braves in action. There's Marcelo Zuna now, riding a 7-game hit streak. And he's hit 3 home runs. One Cincinnati. The guys. Great. Not drag out series against the Reds. Took 2 out of 3 of that series. He did. Quiet run in the National League, the Cincinnati Reds.
What did Von Wagner do to get this type of disrespect? Come on. He's just so fun to make fun of and coordinate to people.
Just 1 out, 4 runs are on the board and 3 homers.
Interesting. Now finally,
This is like last night's game between the Tigers and the Gators. Just, letting runs go.
More of those, I think, against this.
No!
Many days where you come to the ballpark, you throw 20 pitches and you're down.
Oh, Megan Moore, big news this Friday will be my last weekend backstage in SmackDown. I'm looking forward to being a new host of Raw Talk and SmackDown Lowdown on Peacock. Studio hosting has been a dream of mine for years, and I can't wait to get it all and work alongside the Mac Camp every week. I hope you tune in. We'll try. Oh, I thought she was leaving. We need Charlie Caruso back. I miss her. But she's doing her own thing right now. Holy cow. Greatest faction of all time, Evolution. No. 7 Intercontinental Championships. Holy cow.
Many big seasons in Twins uniform.
13 World Heavyweight Championships. 5 WWE Champions. SmackDown Tag Champions. One was awarded. Oh. 2-time Raw Tag Team Champions. Royal Rumble winners. 4 Royal Rumble winners. A Money in the Bank. A Hall of Fame. Another Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble. Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. That is so much with accomplishments, and finally they get them out.
With the right view, the right co-captains, and stunning American design and craftsmanship. To ever get back.
Brady the block. Why are we giving Tom Brady blocks?
The Sonic 2 for $7 deal lets you choose from a Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, and 6-piece mod sticks.
Okay, Brady.
It's like your birthday, but without that weird email from your dentist. Sonic 2 for $7 deal.
A new car loses about 10% of its value the minute you drive off the lot. Or more. That's why Farmer's new car replacement replace it with a new
Our farmers, bum, 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 bum.
Who's your pick for women's Money in the Bank? Trish Stratus. EO Trish. Thank you, Trish. Backs. EO. Backs. I wouldn't mind if anyone win, to be honest with y'all. I don't care for Zoe Stark. She needs to grow yet.
All new Sundays at 9 on TBS at any time of the day. 1, 2, 3, get loose now.
These are the only relevant apps: YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. Those are the only ones I use.
By those 3 characters. Final week of the 2023 Scott MLB All-Star Ballot is here to decide who will be the starting lineup. Scan that QR code and vote daily at MLB.com/vote. Robert will be there. He'll be there.
All right, second inning.
He stays healthy. That ACL injury was right before the All-Star break 2 years ago, and I'm sure that's always a milestone for him. Who's really come back strong. So let's see if the Twins have an answer now. Royce Lewis will lead off for Minnesota. The Twins did get a run on 2 hits and an error in that first inning. That was an earned run against Bryce Helder.
First pitch of the second inning is a strike.
He got a 1-6-3 double play ball to end the inning and got himself out of a mess.
Royce Lewis has been their hottest hitter, 7-game hitting streak, or 12 to 26.
Good to see him back. Speaking of ACL injuries, he tore the ACL in the right knee twice, back-to-back seasons, 21 and 22. And returned in May this year.
Down low, 1-2.
ACL injury. And good to see him back. He's a former 1-1, as Ronnie mentioned, out of high school in California. So big expectations for Royce Lewis.
1-2. And a swinging strike.
Picks up strikeout to start the second inning. It's his first K.
Elder threw a sinking fastball and 2 changeups into Lewis to set up this breaking ball away, and that's why he got the wild swing. Nice sequencing of pitching from Elder.
Elder is a pitcher who dips the cutter. In the age of the cut fastball, Bryce Elder got rid of it, and it's changed his whole game.
And let's see. It's going to be right in the middle and a hit. A 1-out single. What is he doing? That work? What? Can he go home? He'll go to third. Good job for holding him up. Wait, what happened? I don't know what happened. Why did he run? I'm so confused. So I know the single, which was lucky. Oh, it was a bad throw. It wasn't close, but I don't like that. The catcher was right there. Bad throw by the catcher. All right, here we go. Guy in scoring position. You're just get an out. I would trade in and out for a run for sure. Look, knock on wood, but it looks like they're hitting good. I didn't jinx them.
Christian Vasquez, part of that Astros World Series title team.
Down low, 1-1.
A year ago, traded from Boston to Houston, and signed as a free agent by the Minnesota Twins. He was one of the more notable free agent catchers this offseason. He's not having the kind of start offensively that he
The notable catchers, you had Wilson Contreras, the Contreras twins joining the Brewers and the Cardinals. What do you mean by that? Contreras, notable catcher? Yeah, let's prove the notable question. What's why? How does kid's riding his bike and he's holding some plane? How does he expect to do it? Down low, 3-1. There was So there was a neighbor, my neighbor, and so I guess he was riding his bike and he hit it into a car, like in a driveway, because he was on his phone and it just moved like this. And now he claimed that he didn't do it, and so that he's like in a bad situation, or like he's in a good situation, just that. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. So hopefully whatever happens is good with them. But I also I almost broke my neighbor's window today with a baseball. Thank you, Jesus Christ, and I did not. Oh my! I can't believe I didn't break it. I was so happy. That oh my God! I'm done. I'm too scared. I was just so mad, and I can't hit fourth, and I just hit that. I was so close. I think nothing broke. It bounced. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Like, what happened? Like, if this was the window, here's the ball, it probably, like, bounced like that. Or, I don't know how. Like, it went by the side. I don't know how, because I hit it. Like, if this was, I hit it, like, I thought I hit it right down the middle. I don't know how that clearly that Jesus exists, because I don't know how I did not break that window. Oh my gosh, thank you. It would have been awkward for my whole entire life. And I'm 15. I'd have to stay here for a couple of years. Just making sure that it's by my door. Because only my dad saw it. Oh.
Cannot get on the field defensively. And Taylor, the accomplished outfielder, He's got most of the duty out there. 1-2 the count. And Taylor, a little half swing. That's
Half swing, so 1-2.
3-7 in the ball and 2 strikes.
Taylor had a pitch to hit there. I think he's slider from Elder was trying to do exactly to Taylor what he did to Vasquez, but hung it. Taylor couldn't pull the trigger.
Bryce Elder trying to pick up his defense here. A couple of errors on the same sequence from Rosario and Murphy. And in the air, he
Pops it up. That's
Austin Riley wants it.
no run for the Twins.
Puts up a 0 in the second. 4-1 Atlanta.
Charlotte wasn't doing Mandy. She definitely was. Mandy, come back, please. Come back to the W. We need her back. The NXT Women's Tag Belts never took off. Of course, they never did.
Real fresh dough, real signature sauce, 3 real cheeses topped with real meats. Now get another real deal.
25 years ago, The Undertaker made Mick Foley fall in the famous Hell in a Cell in 98. Mankind was only 33 when this happened. He gave his body to business and to our fans. Of course he did. He doesn't barely have an ear. So, how old is he now? Like 60 now. Oh my. Mick Foley's like 58. He's almost going to be 60. Dang. The Unproven Guy versus the main eventer is probably my favorite genre of matches. Carmelo Hayes versus Finn Balor, Bryan Danielson versus Bandito, Montez Ford versus Roman, and then Big E versus Theory.
Who represents your team at the MLB All-Star Game presented by this summer?
Jimmy G and Drew Brees went off in the 2019 NFC Classic. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Jared Cook scored 9 touchdowns. 94 points. Kendrick Bourne, touchdown Jimmy G. I'm going to say Breeze had more. Breeze, Cook, Jared Cook had 2 touchdowns in the first. 3 touchdowns in the beginning of the second quarter. Holy cow, Garoppolo went deep in that one. Oh, Emmanuel Sanders, a former thing. Breeze sneaks it. Sanders threw it.
I would say that for most teams, when you're winning this
into this game, Joe Ryan.
Oh my gosh. 5-1 Braves.
Bats would be better. Last 7 games before that home run, batting 464.
Someone said the battle of the mid. What? They were really. Grapple was in his prime at that time. And Drew Brees, he wasn't in his prime, but he was so freaking good.
Hanging, breaking ball. And Harris did not miss. And it's a
What? Someone throws a fan throws mom ashes on pink. Did you really like pink? Obviously. Tamahashi versus Max tomorrow.
takes a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to Ronald Acuna Jr. Just home run.
Name it better. Someone who did it better than Reggie Bush.
This often,
Barry Sanders, I guess. I didn't say that. Someone else. Devin Hester. I wish I watched Bush in his prime. Let me watch him.
No one has hit more long home runs than this Braves team. They have a passel of home.
is wide. Best team, but
That'd be nice if you can strike out Acuna. So Raw last night had 1,970 feet, and Collision had only 5,000. Dang.
This is a team you want to be a part of if you're a fan of the Braves. You want to say you were there.
Rhea versus Natty in a title versus career match. Well, either two things are bad are gonna happen. If that's true. Rhea loses her title, or we're gonna have to retire Natty.
They were lined up to get in. Acuna, skies one foul.
Acuna was going there so he could get a run. Natty, she had some classic matches versus Naomi, SummerSlam.
Yeah. Continues 3-2. This was the scene here in the back.
Predictions for Money in the Bank. The Usos are winning their match. Seth is winning his match. Gunther's winning his match. LA Knight winning Money in the Bank. And Mother Trish is winning Money in the Bank women. And then, yeah? What? What?
The 5th home run of the game already. The second for Acuna. His 19th.
What? No? What?
I mean, I have been in that situation a couple of times. I remember it like it was yesterday in Montreal, giving up 4 home runs in a game. He's giving up 5 now. It's become a blur.
He's a pop up in the foul territory. That's going to fall safely in the foul grounds. Always had some plate.
So this is the split. And he gets it a little off the end, totally. Off the end of the bat and dumps it in the bullpen.
That's the shortest homer of the game. He hit it 361. Bryant cannot believe what is happening to him here in Atlanta following a complete game shutout against Boston.
I've never done this in a game, but I guess I have to. It's 2,067 feet of home runs by the Braves. Just keep adding them up. They keep going.
Ozzy Albies who tripled in the first inning. And Ryan crowds it. 1 ball, 1 strike. So often in the game when you go through a 162-game schedule, it's really not productive. You look at the wins, losses, the who's over 500, who's under on the opponents. It's who you're playing and what kind of baseball they're playing at that moment. And right now, the Twins are running into an absolute juggernaut in the Atlanta Braves. They are at the top of their game right now in the month of June.
They went into Cincinnati against the hottest team in the game and won 2 out of 3.
Albies rolls over 1, scooped up by Kirilloff, and there is out number 2.
And you're right, Ryan. There are times within the course of the season that you will just play some teams that they look unbeatable. And they might not look like that 2 months from now. Although there's a chance the Braves could look like this every month from now.
Snitker downplays it all. Manager's going to find a reason to be concerned. He's one of the great managers in the game. Austin Riley takes a strike from Ryan. Ryan Snitker just seems to have the perfect pulse on his team. That's right off the end of the bat. Ryan, a good athlete, fields it, throws it away, and Riley beats it out. Infield hit.
Well, now the bat breaks against Joe Ryan. This one off the end of the bat. He fields it nicely, turns, and just juggled a little bit the grip, and then that caused a low one-hop throw, which allowed Riley to be safe.
Riley moves better for a big man than many think. He's got his second hit of the game. Braves with 7 hits already. We're in the second inning. Ryan has faced 12 batters thus far, giving up 7 hits, including the 5 home runs that he got the belt. Riley mentioned it, the 450-foot home runs for the Atlanta Braves, the showstoppers, and you can hit them here on these hot nights in the South. They have 17 now. 17 home runs at 450 feet.
And a team with a great Ohtani and Trout can't even sniff that number.
Now, this is one of the guys that puts on a show with the long ball. Matt Olson, he is the league leader in barrel rate. Sort of a deeper statistic that gives hitters and offenses, hitting coaches, an idea of how well they're hitting the ball, how significant their contact is, regardless of the traditional batting average or slugging percentage. And Olsen is really hitting the ball firmly.
Sounds like a great night with red wine and bourbon if you're having a barrel rate for Olsen. Last 16 hits, 8 of them have been home runs.
Olsen takes a strike. Ryan in a battle right now, just trying to survive as long as he can here in Atlanta. Did strike out Olsen last time up on a splitter, and Olsen fouls that one away.
The nature of pitching is that 5 days ago, you can be walking off the field shaking hands after a 3-hit shutout on 112 pitches, and then you're cast into this nightmare 5 days later.
It's a maddening game. You gotta have some real fortitude to succeed at this level, and all these guys do. You make it to the major league level, you have overcome adversity in your career. Ryan's kind of the renaissance man of this pitching staff. He's a phenomenal story, and he'll have many years in this one.
Mama.
It's been
Mama.
one of their
You
best
think I
pitchers all year long. And he gets Olsen on a cold straight 3 to end the inning. Got to get on the splitter, but Braves are back at it. Michael Harris goes deep. That gave it 1 out. Harris with number 7, and then Ronald Acuna Jr., his second home run of the game. It's 6-1 Atlanta.
Take it wherever. With whomever. This is the no-holds-barred multi-purpose vehicle with the capacity to take life home. With the audacity to say, what else you got? The Kia Carnival MPV. Kia. Movement that inspires.
Cindy, do you think our crispy flavor will last forever?
All we have is thin crust summer, Billy.
But I love you.
No, you love the flavor of this thin, crispy
I
crust.
can't help it.
Peace out, Billy.
Pizza hot and ready, thin crust summer at Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza. July 11th.
What do y'all want to do for your birthday? Ours was football. When I was growing up, I didn't do anything with football.
Doubling down with the Domingos. All new. Tuesday, July 11th at 10 only on TLC.
I don't like it. I don't want to suck it.
Will a dispute on the deck?
Then you can die on this hill. But I wouldn't.
Turn the tides against Allison's team, and it's just going to look like the Shadow on the Beach. All new Sunday at 9 on HGTV. July 23rd on Discovery.
Are you ready?
Am I?
Emma Roberts goes all in
This is the part where there's no going back.
on a kitchen reno that's about to get huge. What's happening over here?
How's that?
The can't miss season finale of Celebrity IOU, Monday night at 9 on HGTV.
Hey, suit up this season at MLBShop.com. You can check out the largest selection of authentic caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more. Gear up with your favorite team at MLBShop.com. Sellout crowd at Truist Park in Atlanta. And the Braves are rolling. They're up 6-1. Twins opened up the scoring with a run in the first inning. Byron Buxton with an RBI on what was ruled as an error. Edward Julian leading off this third inning. The Twins leadoff man. He flew out to left his first time up. Elder gets around second time through the batting order now. 2 innings for Elder. The 1 run. He's given up 3 hits to the Twins. 2 of those coming in the first inning. 24-year-old out of Decatur, Texas. The Dallas-Fort Worth area. Two and two to Julian. Takes ball 3. Julian, a Canadian, he's from Quebec. He played his college ball here in the South, so probably feels a little bit like home to him. He played at Auburn. Great numbers in the minor leagues. This is his 34th game in the big leagues. Julian taking over that leadoff spot for Minnesota.
Again, even with the 6-1 lead, Elder 3-2 change up there to Julian.
Three-two again. Julian takes the ball, and he is aboard. Leadoff man aboard for the Minnesota Twins here in the third.
Hit him.
Oh, I'm back, baby. It's Buffy time.
New DraftKings customers bet $5 to win $150 in bonus bets if your team wins.
Lead man on for Carlos Correa. Singled and scored in the first inning. He jumped on the first pitch from Bryce Elder in that first inning. The first hit of the game. Correa again swinging at the first pitch. He fouls it away.
Coming into this game, Correa hitting 78 points less than he did last season for the Houston Astros. And what a tumultuous postseason he had. Not postseason, off-season he had as a free agent.
Running signed in a few places. Ends up back with the Twins. He stings out in the left field. Coming on Rosario, and he's there for out number one. So Elder with one away. And Alex Kirilloff stands in. Let's have a lot of time here to try to chip away. Kirilloff before he even got in, call for time. You know, I want to ask you something. Yeah. That's unusual. A lot of hitters are taking their lone timeout with 2 strikes. I don't know if you saw Carlos Correa was hardly moving off the field. He was really in a slow walk off the field, and I don't know if, that clock's ticking here.
That's right. So he cost his hitter Kirilloff, had to call timeout because he had run out of time.
I don't know for a fact, but Correa was still basically just a few feet from the third baseline. That was in the dirt. On his way to second goes Julian.
I saw earlier this year, Ryan, Pete Alonso here at this ballpark was running on foul ball between first and second on a 3-2 count. He took a long time to get back from second base to first. They had started the clock already and cost the hitter after him a strike.
And I mean, it's something you have to think about. Not that Kirilloff could have just stood in there and taken the pitch or started his at bat, but I don't know. Sometimes you're instinct. You got a teammate standing right there. You're not gonna. That's distracting, first of all, especially for a left-handed hitter. Not saying you got to hustle everywhere, but in the pitch clock era, you better be moving. After an out is recorded, as Kirilloff draws the walk. Second walk issued by Elder. Now 2-men are aboard for the Twins.
This is something you certainly just can't do. If you're watching your team through the bat, the way they're swinging the bats, you have to go after hitters, walk from guys when you're ahead 6-1. Not that Elder's trying, just to go off with his usually impeccable control.
Elder at the top of the National League in earned run average. 2-men aboard. Elder, because of his great sinker and his ground ball rate, he's always that ground ball away from getting out of a jam, as he did in the first inning.
But Minnesota now with Buxton up and his kind of power, get right back in this game with one swing.
It's a big spot. And we're here at the end of June. It's a Tuesday night. Twins need some offense tonight to pick up a starting pitcher who has been terrific for them all year. Buxton with an RBI and a ground ball in the hole between third and short. Arcia gloved it, then dropped it. They scored that as an E6. Could have gone as a hit, but an RBI for Buxton anyway. And now it's 2-0.
We've spent a lot of time talking about Acuna tonight, and yes, we should with his 2 home runs. At the time that Byron Buxton was the most exciting player in the game before the injuries that befell him. No question.
Athlete and talent, kind of trapped in a broken body right now. You give him a lot of credit. Posting up every day, just about every day. They missed the last 2 games. Starting in that DH role, and then swing and a miss here. And 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Brian, you can even see it in his swing. It's more upper body swing than most hitters are trying to get their power from the ground up. He doesn't have that kind of foundation right now, so swinging with his upper trunk.
Well, for his last 11 now, back spasms knocked him out of Saturday's game. He missed 11 games on the injured list with a rib contusion. He's got 2 on with 1 away. Twins need him right here. The 2-2. That ball is hit in the air, left field. Rosario with room will settle under it. Both runners are going to tag, and neither will attempt it. Buxton retired. Second out of the inning. This is turning into an upper body swing for Byron Buxton.
You can see that the foundation really not there. So kind of using all of his upper body and his core strength to try to muscle that ball off of that field. That'd be frustrating for Buxton.
So 2 in a row. be Max Kepler. Kepler bounced into the double play that ended the first. Down the left field line, slicing foul.
Rocco Baldelli was telling you tonight, Brian, that as far as most of the ancillary players that they have, they're really answered out. They've done exactly what they wanted from Julian, Kiro, and others. But it's really the three, Kepler, Correa, and Buxton, that they need more from.
No balls and a strike. Kepler back up the middle, knocked down by Elder, at least deflected right to Arcia. And that will retire the side. So, Bryce Elder able to put up a 0 despite 2 walks. It's still 6-1.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
Sure. This is the part where all is lost and the hero searches for hope. Then a mysterious figure reminds her that she has the Farmer's Home Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost, and that her home will be rebuilt regardless of her limits or if the cost of materials has gone up.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks. Wait, that didn't ruin the ending, did it?
Yeah, you did.
We are farmers.
At the Home Depot, you'll find kitchen appliances to fit your needs, in-store and online. And with our guaranteed lowest prices, upgrading your kitchen with innovative features will fit your budget too. Save on select appliances like the Samsung Kitchen Package at the Home Depot.
From rubbish to ribbons. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
With Armor All stain repelling technology, it's easy to everyday proof your car.
Oh my gosh.
The job is Armor All technology. Less work, more clean.
In a Florida man convicted of murder, he elbows his attorney in the face hours before he was sentenced to death.
You might need to turn up your TV. Sonic 2 for 7 deal.
No, man, if he wanted to do that so bad, I guess he could.
Six to 1 Atlanta, but a tough start for Joe Ryan. He's back on the mound to start his 3rd inning. 7 hits already, Ron, for Atlanta. These are the results of the hits. The first 3 fastballs.
Randy Orton out to London. Don't get my hopes up. Yes.
On off-speed pitches. The home runs in the 2nd inning. 5 home runs thus far. There's been an infield hit and a triple. A 6-1 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ryan gets Murphy, who hit out. This time he pulls one foul. Comes that first pitch and went after the first pitch that time. He found it way. Twins open up play today in first in the Central, as I mentioned, but a game and a half ahead. So it's still tight. Cleveland could be a factor. Detroit is 4.5 back. It's interesting for these teams like Detroit, the White Sox, and the Royals. You have to make a decision. You're in a bad division, or if you want to flip that around, you're
Money in the Bank. So this is excitement level on each match. So women's tag. I guess I'll do it. Women's tag. I'll say 6 out of 10. I'm actually really like this feud with Liv returning. Don and Cody, I don't care. 3. Women's ladder match 8. Men's 8 as well. Gunther versus Riddle, I'll say 6 probably. Balor and Seth 8. And then the Civil War 10.
They expect nothing less than to win their division. They sit fine at 40-40. It's not their record that concerns Rocco Baldelli. It's just that they have not offensively played even near their potential.
Put a lot of pressure on their pitchers on a nightly basis. They play a lot of low-scoring games. And it's a big difference when you can play from a 10. So they did good in the low-scoring games. Because they see a lot of them. Again, rotation.
All right, swing and strike. Seth and Becky were on the Good Morning Show. That's nice.
You don't see many pitchers who are
Jeez, these dummy people. Three arrested in Florida for armed robbery after shooting a video. Why do you? I don't understand this. What really is people are so stupid in life is when they post them committing a crime on social media when they could be caught. When if they didn't post that, they probably wouldn't be caught. That is the most dumbest thing people can actually do. So you can look cool. Well, have fun and being in jail. Not gonna be real cool then.
Different kind of sports. Water polo being one of them.
Is Natty a Hall of Famer? Yes.
Just lean down and see how far your hands can go back. I can go back about to the shoulders. He's clapping his hands from the back. So, and he's got a good disposition. It would seem everybody who's been around Joe Ryan appreciates the kind of.
Oh my gosh! So there's an LGBT group that just gets sprayed in the water with those.
easygoing guys in the team when you have 26, because there's enough type A guys in the locker room who are just wound a little too tight.
Gunther's Walter's the greatest NXT Black and Gold call up of all time. No. Well, what? Seth. What about Seth Rollins, Sammy, Kevin? Not yet. Yet is a keyword.
Just past the outstretched Kirillov. Marcelo Zuna with a single to right. That comes with one out. The Braves, they're 8 ahead of the game.
Well, this is what Ozuna's been doing much better. He got off to a 5 for 59 start. Since then, he has been red hot, and of late has been going to right field home run. They had last night a right field home run in Cincinnati that was big in a game, and now this base hit here.
Extends his hitting streak to 8 consecutive games. It is Rosario now.
Roman Reigns is an underrated match history. He has some good matches. Roman versus Cody. Roman versus Bryan. Roman versus Edge. Roman versus McIntyre. Roman versus Paul. Roman versus Wyatt. Roman versus KO. Roman versus Seth. Roman versus Brock. SummerSlam. Like he's underrated. He has some good matches.
They're a patient team. They have rewarded their great young players with long-term extensions, multi-year contracts, and these guys play.
Another hit. They should put the Brewer game on TBS.
Back-to-back singles. There.
Veteran Ozuna with the hustle, going from first to third.
Realizing he narrowly avoided being doubled up.
I tell you, he's going to be out 72 pitches in the third, gives up 6 runs. That's horrible. But the Rays have a really good lineup.
Twins do have some activity in their bullpen.
Oliver
Oh, I guess he's not good.
who just was called up. One of their best relievers went on the IL for the Twins.
Ron Stewart had an elbow injury. Their 7th inning man. He's been part of their high leverage bullpen. He was placed on the IL today. Ortega called up, and he is loosening quickly. Chance to remind you that the Stars and Stripes are back for their final game before the Cup. You can watch the U.S. women's national team. They battle Wales in the send-off match July 9th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern TNT. So Ryan, the work here is Arcia.
Orlando Arcia, come on, give us a ground up. Foul.
Arcia Harris. I don't know if there's any better in baseball. No breathers.
Arcia with runners at the corners.
And strike.
Ryan has not been a ground ball pitcher. He struggles in the double play scenarios until this season. And that's what adding the splitter has done for him. He's been able to get more ground balls, helped him get through spots like this. One of the reasons he added that split finger pitch. Arcia chased him on that time, a high fastball.
You know, it's interesting, Brian. You saw Arcia a lot in Milwaukee. In RBI situations in the National League, they would not shade him that far up the middle. That's a big hole between first and second for Arcia with a two-strike approach here.
Such a good opposite field hitter. He's been a clutch player. He was clutch with the Brewers as their starter. He came here to Atlanta. Actually went down to the minor leagues for a time. Not a whole lot of playing time with Dansby Swanson occupying the shortstop position. So the Braves credit, again, trusting their players. They trusted Arcia. Let's ride with him, see how he fares. The job is open. And Arcia took it. 1-2 the count. Arcia takes the ball.
But he was an incredible professional in spring training because they were really trying to groom Vaughn Grissom to the job. And they played him every day. And Arcia came in the snicker and said, "What am I going to play?" He says, "I know you can play shortstop. You really got to play the young guy to see if he can play."
Grissom down at AAA, and Arcia thriving here in the big leagues. Pops it up, got in on his hands.
All right, so they get an out.
There is out number 2. Ryan hoping to put up his first 0 of the game. So 2 gone. Here comes Michael Harris, the second. Belongs to 7th home run. His first at bat in the second inning.
He was hitting on the interstate, and that's under 200. It feels like 3 weeks ago, and now he's already in the 260s.
Such a beautiful swing, too. I mean, the guy takes as impressive of a batting practice as anybody in the majors. Scouts just rave about his 430 BP sessions. He's got a beautiful swing. You can tell his timing was off when he finally returned from the injured list. It's not off anymore. He is cooking right now. 421 average in his last 10 games. Taking back a little further as well, last 20 games, he's hitting 419. He's got 31 hits in his last 20 games. An OPS over 1100 in that time. 5 homers in the last 20 games. 1-1 pitch, swing and a foul.
They hit a sweeper out in his last at-bat, slider, sweeper, whatever you want to call it. And now Joe Ryan in this at-bat is really challenged to high fastballs.
With Acuna due next. Roll over ground ball, backhanded by Julian.
All right, no runs.
Get Harris to win the inning. So Joe Ryan puts up his first 0 of the game. He'll try to go as long as he can. Braves lead at 6-1.
You dream about playing for your country on the biggest stage.
From big cities to small towns and on main streets across the U.S., you'll find PNC Bank, helping businesses both large and small, communities, and the people who live and work there grow and thrive. We're proud to call these places home too. They're where we put down roots, and where together we work to help move everyone's financial goals forward. PNC Bank.
You're seeing this, right? The Hyundai Tucson. There's magic in the journey.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
I think they got in the house.
I think you're right. These guys go makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Want to get the spray stuff?
Get the spray stuff.
Bundling made easy. Go to geico.com.
Well, we got a fun week on the network this week. TNT Thursday.
Oh.
It's the match. It returns.
Yes, the match. Mahomes and
Taking on the Splash Brothers. Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. It says here, Ronnie, a golf tour for the ages. Well, we know that they're playing it. Watch live this Thursday only on TNT. Scan the Flow Food. Purchase tickets. It's going to be a great time to win golf. Beautiful setting there. And we had a chance to visit with Ernie Johnson.
oh, the match is at. I won't stream that since it's at 6:30. That's too early. Down low, 1-1.
Announcer, yes. And don't forget all the players are like that as well.
Charles with his golf analysis. Is that what we're going to get on Thursday?
That's what you get with Charles. You get expert golf analysis. Royce Lewis leads off. Stings one into right field.
And
And
Acuna, nice play.
We are witnessing greatness in 2023 in Ronald Acuna Jr.
It's all on display. He didn't really pick up this ball. He didn't take a great route to it. So who cares? He'll jump on the 8.5 feet and make the play. That's a play he could not make last year. He really was 50-50 with that constructed knee. And some games he just didn't have it, and he could not jump there.
So he's got the alignment card in his glove. First ball swinging.
And can he get this one? He cannot.
That bounces off the fence. And Joey Gallo starting to heat up.
Gallows with the double.
Homer here last night. Gallo reaches on his second hit of the game.
Two good swings here by Gallo. Both on the first pitch, I believe. This one hopping the wall. Harris gets it in. And the ball Gallo halfway to the cycle.
All right, 2 hits, both on the first pitch. Gallo left stranded at third in the second inning. The Twins have got to start cashing in some of these.
Yes, they got to score now. All right, here we go. Up, no, low, 0-1.
Down 6-1. Vasquez takes a strike.
It's obvious Elder does not have his A game yet. He might get into that role or that mode, but not yet. Controls just a bit off.
Down low, 1-1.
It's interesting that a rookie pitcher, and you can almost sense for the Braves, it's win day for them. They've done a lot of winning with Elder on the mound. He's a pitcher that has gone deep in games as well. He can give you some innings. Brian Snitker
Down low, 2-1.
revealed too much of his concern, but he's got some concerns about his bullpen tonight, and he wouldn't tell us exactly who he has concerns about. He said that series in Cincinnati really took it out of their bullpen.
So the manager's concerned about his bullpen. He doesn't say who.
So we assume
Holy
that
cow.
Snitker had his full bullpen arsenal ready today, and he scoffed at that notion. He said, not really.
Oh my gosh. There's this kid on his bike. Down low, 4 and ball, a walk. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I need to. There's a kid where he's on his bike, and you know where you're supposed to seat? He's standing up fully on that. I get you could stand up, but stand up on your seat? Oh, that is wild running. Come on, please tell me. He's behind a tree. Where's he going? That is cool. I can't do that, but wow. It's like, this is like the seat, and you're like standing on like that. Wow. So we're taking a picture.
I think when you look at the Braves coaching staff, one of the only snaps left in baseball.
They need to score here. Guy in scoring position. Ball 4, 1 out walk. Or 1 out walk.
Big spot again for Minnesota. They've had a couple of these pop up. First and second for Taylor.
Up high 1-0.
Taylor.
Pitch count for Braves might be getting a little concerned. 65 pitches in the fourth, but not as bad. The Twins. Up high 2-0.
Not quite what it normally is. Strike throwing ground ball machine. Two balls, no strikes. Taylor.
And he'll swing 2-1.
Yeah, Elder's usually uber aggressive to a fault. Tonight, just the opposite. But he does give up the ground balls, and he's one of those guys.
Do not want a ground ball in this situation.
Twins have the top of their order due next.
Especially top of the order, foul.
2-2 now. Could be the end for Joe Ryan. We're keeping an eye on that Minnesota bullpen. Oliver Ortega continuing to throw down. That's usually a good indication that Ryan's out. Baldelli getting 3 innings out of him. Got a scoreless inning out of him. How about that complete game shutout?
How many times you see the on-deck hitter in your picture?
He's right there. Julian.
Down low, 3-2 now. Pitch 70 is coming up.
In your day, that used to upset you guys.
I'm irritated right now about it. And I'm up here.
I know. I didn't even notice the
Second story's up.
You want to throw at him right now?
Oh, I don't throw at anybody. Sure, no. But, it would irritate you if he was in your peripheral vision.
3-2 pitch.
Down low, 4-2. Another 1 out walk. Bases are loaded.
A moment of truth here for Minnesota. Are they going to get back in this game or not? They've got a golden opportunity in this fourth inning.
Well, this is where you're making pitching too hard. Facing the 8th and 9th hitter in the order and 2 walks.
And now you're going to have the top of the lineup now, since that was the 9th hitter.
Wants to do that, but Elder's off. That's a chance, really, for the Twins to get right back in this.
It would be a major victory if Minnesota.
You're swinging strike 0-1. Try to get a ball 4 walk again if you can to get a free run. But you have your golden opportunity right now. Grandson would make this a 1 game. And now another strike 0-2.
Julian, a lot of speed. Walked his last time up. He's caught 4 homers this year.
Down low, 1-2. Knock on wood, but this Twins is making this pitcher work tonight. And his first at bat is a walk. Could use that now to get a run. 1-2, I don't think that'll happen, but you never know. A lot of happened last night's game, but that was a college series, and you'll get it. He's tagging at third. The ball hit him. Bad throw. It's a 2-6 Braves.
They really took a chance here. Tommy Watkins at third base, then Gallo. The throw by Rosario. He's on the run.
At least he scored a point or a run in this game.
But it hits him. If it didn't hit him, that would have been a close play at the plate.
It hit him. It went back too. If they didn't hit him, then maybe not. So Carlos Correa's up next. Down low, 1-0.
Correa singled and scored in the first. Lined out. And his last time up, lined out to left field.
2-0.
It's another error, by the way, on Braves.
That's an error on the Braves.
Is second in the game, but that's how Taylor gets the second base. So an RBI for Julian on the sac fly, but the third Atlanta error.
So these are the little at-bats as the season moves on that they expect Correa to come up with those big hits. 2 out knock here really breaks the back of Elder.
Up high 3-0 now.
Correction, it's the fourth Atlanta error. Have an error in 3 of the first 4 innings. Kirilloff due next. Correa has struggled with runners in scoring position this year. Got a 3-0 count, take it all the way.
3-1.
So they're respecting Correa. Maybe he does green light at 3-0. You don't know. 3-1 the count.
And a strike. He get that right there, right in the corner. And this next pitch will be his 80th pitch. I don't know if that I might giving up 2 runs, having a nice, comfortable lead. It could end it now. Probably the last pitch. But if he just gives up 2 runs and he fouls him. Braves pitching, if you just give up 2 runs and 6 in a comfortable lead, you had like multiple scoring men on the Twins, multiple walks, but only 2 runs. That's going to be pretty impressive if he can strike them out.
This year. He's getting a lot of them. Last 2 sinking fastballs from Elder. Correa's in a 3-2 count.
What was it originally? 0-2, now it's a 3-2.
Slider from Elder to try to get out of this inning on the 3-2 count.
Here we go. And he strikes him out. Only a 1 run in the 4th. Correa was not happy that he struck out.
I'm a bear. I'm coming out of hibernation after the best nap of my life. And Papa is hungry. And while you're hitting the trail, I'm hitting your cooler. Oh, shitter! I'm the hot one. And your government car insurance might not pay for all this. So get all state and be better protected from mayhem. Like me. Roar!
For every purpose, for every path, for every soul, for every season, there's a Ram.
During the Ram 4th of July sales event, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500 Bighorn. 20 years ago, this industry will take flight. Dynamite shows for wrestling forever. Saturday, TNT. It's my time. Wrestling will change everything again. Saturday nights only. The best wrestling in the world is only getting bigger. Saturday at 8 on TNT.
1, 2, 3, get loose, man. Couple ones to the last. Take 2 to make a thing go right. Hit it.
I think you better bring his this is easy life.
Get loose, man.
So Rocco Baldelli does pull the plug on Joe Ryan. Tough day for him. And it's going to be Oliver Ortega, just called back up from the minor leagues today. And he is in the fire here against the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, he only appeared in 1 game on June 20th against Boston. He's hit Paul in AAA. Appeared in 7
All right, 4th inning. All right, new pitcher for the Twins.
going on here. Christian Vasquez maybe having some issues with the pitch count. Looks like that's the case. Home plate umpire Todd Tischner jumped out from behind the plate, tested out.
I mean, this is no fun if you're a reliever. You come in and it's like starting a game. Starting against Ronald Acuna Jr.
As if you don't have enough problems with Acuna at the plate.
Careful on pitch number 1.
Acuna has never had a 3-homer game in the big leagues. He's homered in his first 2 at-bats. And he takes a pitch. Let's bring in Max Fried, Atlanta starting pitcher, currently on the injured list, joining us this half inning. Thank you, Max, for being here. Hey guys, how you doing? Doing great. And we see an injured forearm. You've been on that IL since May 9th, and I know there are plans to come back, but I want to ask you about watching this offense every night and how excited you are to get back to pitch with this group of hitters.
I'm just really glad that I don't have to go out there and face it. It's so fun to watch these guys. They have unbelievably competitive at-bats, game in, game out, play hard, and yeah, we have a ton of fun, as you can obviously see.
The rain of seeds.
Yeah. Who's the culprit over there, Max?
Orlando Arcia.
Always. Very nice. He's getting good aim. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Acuna and a swing out of this. And down he goes on strike.
All right, he strikes out Acuna. That has to feel good with him.
Here, and you were so brilliant in the World Series run. We were fortunate there to call many of those games. And I specifically remember your game at Dodger Stadium and going back home. And as you start to settle into your career now, and obviously free agency is coming up, and there's a lot of discussion about that. Where are you in your career? What kind of things, as you've gone through the injured list, are you focusing on when you come back to prepare to pitch again?
For me, I feel like I'm always a work in progress. I can always get a little bit better, find some things, get better with command, sequencing, location, just kind of, there's a lot more than going out there and just kind of throwing your best stuff as being a pitcher in the big leagues. These guys at the plate are really good, and they make a lot of adjustments, so you just have to, always have to be working and get a little bit better.
One of the things I've always enjoyed watching you pitch, Max, it seems like every year to go back to what you were saying, to make yourself better, you seem to incorporate either a new pitch or a different shade of an old pitch to get a little better of year.
Yeah, I mean, I've more or less just tried to make the adjustments that the league's made to me. So, I came into the league as a predominantly fastball curveball guy and realized that I didn't have good enough command with all those pitches to be able to do that. And, you just have to try to find some new pitches. And I was able to find a slider, and then I was able to retool my changeup and mix in a 2-seamer. And next thing you know, I had 5 or 6 pitches that I was able to throw for strikes. And, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to try to keep these guys off balance. And if you have some pitches you can throw for strikes and change the speed, so you still have some success.
And it looks like an incredible test of concentration going on right now.
All right, 2 outs.
With flying colors, by the way,
I'm trying.
That you can keep a straight thought.
I would have been irritated about 3 seasons ago.
I'm with these guys every day. So,
you know the drill.
I've just got handfuls of stuff, and we're just here. I'm glad these guys are having a good time.
We did see you before the game. You were going through the old PFP, pitcher fundamental practice, and you were going through a lot of these things that we see pitchers do in spring training, and essentially this is spring training for you. Here's some video of you going through the drills. You feel normal out there today?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to get back on a game mound, and even if it's running to first base and covering first base, or just fielding some comebackers, doing some squeezes.
And foul.
It's always fun to get back out there. I like running around. I like being able to feel my position. So, especially with how much time I've had off, it's important to kind of just get the feel back and really just kind of have nice having spikes on, honestly.
Max, really quickly, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about the young pitchers that have come in and been able to take your starts, like Smith-Shawver, Schuster, Elder tonight, Dodd, and others that have done a nice job of filling in.
Oh no, we have unbelievably talented and competitive young pitchers. I mean, when you come up here, you know that we're expected to win every day, or we're expecting to win, and everyone's kind of got to pull their own weight. And even as a young guy, it's a little unfair at times because you don't really have much time to develop. You're trying to
All right, ball four.
at the same time. And
2 out walk in the fourth.
up here and have the first taste of the big leagues, and they have a lot of emotions, but still understand that we've got a mission, we've got a goal, and that's to go out there and win that baseball game. They're doing a great job. They're giving us a chance to win. That's all you can really ask for from the Charlotte pitchers.
Max Fried, we appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us. Thanks for doing this. We wish
Yeah, that was funny that what Fried said, that he's glad he doesn't have to play against Acuna and the Braves. Yeah, of course he does. They're really good. 6 runs tonight.
He's such a nice person. I would not have been able to take that, honestly. It was an irritant. I got a feeling that Fried will have something for Arcia later at some point.
It's a long season.
You know, and one thing I want to say is also.
And all right, they're out in the inning. So time to go to the 5th inning. Arcia throwing. Oh, he threw like some seeds at him.
So, what am I up to? Just visiting a special secret client. I can't say who it is, but let's just say she bungled her dream house and her dream car around the clock protection with Progressive. She has another house in Malibu. She's been an astronaut, an architect, a CEO. We're in front of her house, I'd love to tell you who her boyfriend is, but I don't think I can. I'd love to tell you, but I don't think I can.
Marty, on Theaters, July 21st.
One out, top of the first. Here's the pitch. Swinging on this strike
Hey, Steve, you just got a nice win on FanDuel, and it's just the top of the first. How do you feel?
All those nights of studying film really paid off.
You mean watching baseball?
That's correct.
Whether you want to bet a hit in the first or a home run in the ninth, every at bat is a chance to win big on FanDuel. New customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000.
The Sonic 2 for $7 deal lets you choose from a Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, and 6-piece mott sticks. Any combination you want. It's like your birthday, but without that weird email from your dentist. Sonic 2 for $7 deal.
New Dove Men Body Wash gives you 24 hours of nourishing micro moisture. That means your skin still feels healthy and smooth now, and now too. Get healthier, smoother feeling skin all day.
These suits are here to make sure that anything that I say is legally indisputable. Like, we got more spaces than space.
That's entirely incalculable.
Oh, I think that's legalese for true. Apartments.com. A place to find a place.
MLB on TBS Tuesdays is brought to you by Wagoneer, official vehicle of Capital One's The Match. Fox Live on TNT. This is Eastman. Some of the crew hanging out at our director Matt Blipp's house.
That's the real talent right there, Brian.
Crew party. Talent's in the truck. Yep, always. Got a great crew led by.
All right, here we go. So they're going to keep the pitcher out.
TBS crew here in Atlanta. Many enjoying a home game here in the Atlanta Braves game, the City Rays. So glad to be with you. It's been an Atlanta story thus far. Elder walking the tightrope in a few innings, but he's given up 2 runs in 4 innings. The Twins have had opportunities to climb back into this game. The Atlanta offense out will bang tonight, scoring 4 runs in the first inning off Joe Ryan. 3 homers in that inning. 2 more home runs in the second inning. Braves have hit 5 long balls in this game. Elder has issued the 4 walks, a bit out of his norm.
1 and 2. Down low.
Fighting his way through this game, but pitching in the 5th. Elder had key outs to Carlos Correa with runners at second and third last inning. And a ground out from Kepler in the 3rd inning to end the inning.
And
in the air, right center shallow. Acuna coming on
It was very shallow. It looked like it was going to be hit. That's what Cunha thought. First down, landing the fifth.
Hitting the first or homer in the ninth. Every at bat is a chance to win big on FanDuel.
Brian Buxton is up next.
You're right, Brian. I thought the double play against Kepler in the first was key for Elker because he was on the ropes.
Kepler's had a couple of chances tonight. So stranded 4 runners on base in his first 2 at bats.
Down low, 0-1.
Takes a strike. Buxton part of that too. He flew out to left with 2 men on in the third inning. Twins fans will.
Buxton swings 0-2.
How this season has gone. They have not been able to deliver the big inning, the big run.
They need another men on bases if they want to win. Buxton and the Twins.
This season, they hit a little bit.
And a Buxton swinging strike. Thinking if the pitcher for the Braves can get a 1-2-3, that'd be so helpful.
No hard swing on this slider here from Buxton. Can't make contact. Good pitch though from Elker.
Baldelli goes back and forth to continue to roll Buxton into the lineup as the DH. I mean, he's had some moments.
1-0.
460-foot plus home runs. I mean, he's a threat at the plate. And he's got his money and he's got a nice contract. He's been an elite player in this game, so he knows his place in the game. But it has to be a mental grind right now for Byron Buxton.
Well, he's at the point in his career gaming with the Minnesota Twins. He has enough gravitas.
Down low,
He's
2-1.
feeling all right. He's going to be in the lineup. And that's was the case tonight.
He's in the middle of a 7-year deal.
And he cannot get it. Oh, unless he throws it to him. And he gets out. The what a play by the Braves. He's laughing at it too. A 1-2-3. He falls down, gives it to Orlando Arcia, the former Brewer. I don't know though. I don't know. They should have challenged it. I think I would have challenged it, maybe, because might as well.
Entertainment Weekly raves Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is thrilling and a rip-roaring adventure. Harrison Ford is beyond triumphant as the character who made a phenomenon. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, rated PG-13.
With Armor All stain repelling technology, it's easy to everyday proof your car. No matter how tough the job is. Armor All technology. Less work, more clean.
Wash and dry in one machine. Load it up and walk away. Complete cycles in about 2 hours with no load transfer. Save $900 on the GE Profile Ultra Fast Combo at the Home Depot.
Cindy, do you think our crispy flavor will last forever?
All we have is thin crust summer, Billy.
But I love you.
No, you love the flavor of this thin, crispy
I
crust.
can't help it.
Peace out, Billy.
Pizza Hot and Ready Thin Crust Summer at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
From road trip to are we there yet? So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
A new car loses about 10% of its value the minute you drive off the lot. Or more. That's why Farmer's new car replacement pays to replace it with a new one of the same make and model. Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's policy perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. So many layers to this play. First, Kepler's ground ball hits off the mound, which makes it go towards Albies, who gets rid of it to Arcia and makes the play. With no shifting, you allow space between your infielders, and the best athletes are going to make these amazing plays.
That's a great point. And Albies uber athletic. Showed all of his range that time. That was just a beautiful connection. Keystone combo, Albies to Garcia. And a 3-3 down inning for Elder. Take it back at work here, just called up from AAA. Facing Sean Murphy, and Murphy in the center field got jammed a little bit. Taylor is there to make the catch. And Ortega's come on and calmed the waters a little bit after the Braves off to such a hot start.
My last point in that play, if you're a youngster and you're an infielder and you want to know what to do, just follow the ball. Because Arcia followed the ball up the middle as it was going to Albies, it put him in position to make that exchange and be there to help his mate, and then with the spin around to make the play. It's all beautiful.
That's what we missed. The shift. Well, that was one of the reasons why the shift was eliminated. Bring the athleticism back from the second baseman. We had such great artistry from the second base position for centuries, and then we kind of lost that in the age of shifting. And no offense to these kind of guys, but we had Mike Moustakas playing second base and Travis Shaw. And, you're playing players in positions for their bat that you can cover. That's a beautiful thing. That is a swing and a miss. Ozuna strikes out. First two that are gone here for the Braves in the fifth. Don't forget, you can listen to every MLB game live or on demand with MLB at Bat. Let's do it included for 2023. You can watch all minor league baseball games. You get live look-ins, MLB big inning with no blackout restrictions. Support that minor league package as well. That's a lot of the good stuff is going on. Ronnie wouldn't know anything about the minor leagues. He didn't spend any time.
I realized that I could not be there very long. If I was going to be in law school within half a year. It's tough life.
If I remember correctly, your first minor league game was in an all-star league. That's right. Well, how's that coming out? You didn't even do anything. You got the all-star nod.
That is 100%. But you gotta give us some nuance here. It was 1981, and the big league players were on strike. So minor league baseball got a real uptick.
Rosario slings one in the left field, and that will retire the side. Ronnie, you don't have to give all the details. We're going for clicks here.
Don't mean make you mad.
Big headline.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes one-on-one makes two. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Prime Day is coming July 11th and 12th with 2 days of epic deals exclusively for Prime members. You'll feel like a big deal. Deals from toys to home and kitchen. It's on Prime Day.
It was 1995, and something was brewing at Coors Field.
What a bright sight! Do you see this? This is history! A player this good only comes around once in a blue moon.
Blue Moon was born in a ballpark, brewed by the spirit of baseball.
I did not see that coming.
You've got your 40-year high school reunion. That's fun. Oh, skeletons. They all died in the boom.
We moved to Boomtown to share our life together.
Oh, really? How's that look? You gonna be alright here?
I can warlord from anywhere. I have come to slay the Hoa.
This is actually the Homeowners Association.
Miracle Workers End Times. 2 episode season premiere July 10th at 10 on TBS.
Can I get a witness?
This is about playing for your country on the biggest stage.
Have some faith, I'll make you a believer.
MLB on TBS Tuesdays is brought to you by AT&T Business. Next level moments. Need the next level network. Images from the crew party and cake and everything. That's big.
It's like a study in Americana right there. Barbecue, pool, maybe a cold one,
Hanging out in the south.
nice.
The cicadas. Yes. Good setting. Elder back on the mound to start his sixth inning of work. He's coming off his first 3 up, 3 down inning. And Royce Lewis swings at the first pitch. 6-2 Atlanta. All 6 of the Braves runs coming in the first 2 innings, all belonging to Joe Ryan. A struggle coming off his complete game shutout against Boston last Thursday. Elder pitched 7 shutout innings against the Phillies in his last start, also on Tuesday. He has not been at his best, but he has been good enough to navigate his way through the lineup. Sign of a good pitcher. 24-year-old right-hander from Texas. And he drills Lewis. Elder might be coming to the end here. Ryan Snitker does have activity in his bullpen.
He will try to get him through the bottom of the lineup. Michael Tompkins was in the bullpen. He served as a strong man for Ryan Snitker's Braves all season long. This one, of course, gets away from him, trying to throw a sinker down and in. It gets the hamstring of Lewis.
Joey Gallo now, he's had a good night at the plate. That's going to be a pitch clock violation by the pitcher.
Didn't get rid of it in time.
Ball 1.
Well, I tell you, I commend the umpires. All that is on their plate, rather, behind the plate. Looks over.
At 0. Jump out of there so he doesn't throw a pitch. Gallo breaks his bat, fly ball to right. And there is out number 1.
Well, do you know this? I'm going to ask you a question. This is very good if I was a lawyer. Do the umpires have a beeper that goes off when it's no time left?
Buzzer on their
Buzzer. Okay.
arm, and they feel that. Or on their back, they can put it on their back, like a cell phone. Like when you have your cell phone on vibrate, kind of let you, there it is, kind of let you know. And I think it's been a very smooth process. I give Major League umpires got a chance for a double play here. And again, it's all because to Arcia and to Olsen. The Keystone Combo is on display tonight. They've been active. And how about Elder through 6? 6-2 Atlanta. All smiles for the Braves.
The man with the troublesome hemorrhoid enters the room.
Excuse me.
That wasn't me, Senate Hillary, who was only taking 347 steps today. I cycled here. Speaking of cycles, Mary's period is due to start in 3 days.
How do they know so much about us?
You're all sharing health data without realizing it. That's what I know about Evan's rash. Who's next? Wait, what's that in your hand? No, stop! You're not.
Wendy's is open until midnight or later, so come get that Baconator.
Choose Wendy's Baconator.
You've seen this, right?
The Hyundai Tucson. There's magic in the dream.
Dove Men Body Wash gives you 24 hours of nourishing micro moisture. That means your skin still feels healthy and smooth now, and now too. Get healthier, smoother feeling skin all day.
I said I see it.
Queens Brewers in town. Watch Francisco Lindor to his right. The throw passes Bobby and David Peterson's first stop back from AAA at tip of the cap. For a shortstop, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and place your bets live today. Sign up with the promo code HEAT. VA Ron Francisco prides himself on his defense. It was on full display there.
No question. Mets and Brewers. 7-0 Mets right now. Thank you, Lauren. How about Lauren's travel itinerary the last few weeks? First ball swinging Arcia. Oliver Ortega is doing a good job here. It's the first man out. Lauren has been at MLB Network in New Jersey. She went to London for the baseball series. Cardinals went on London, flew back. Did more MLB Network. Flew here. Back to MLB Network tomorrow. I mean, the girl is.
I think it was a real planes, trains, and automobiles moment for Lauren and her friends.
If you kick it in the G5, though, how hard is it? That's right. Shahadi Era. Gassed up and ready to go. All time. Did a great job in the studio. Lauren will be back with the rest of the fellas. Curtis Anderson, Jimmy Rollins, Pedro Martinez. Post-game show coming up afterward down here. Certainly a lot to talk about in the Braves lineup. This is a night where Granderson and Jimmy Rollins get a chance to flex their muscles on Pedro Martinez with this Atlanta offense.
They might be able to, Jimmy will probably address the lack of shifting athleticism that is allowed to these great middle infielders.
It was one of the all-time great Keystone combinations. Jimmy Rollins and Chase Utley. World Series champions in 2008. So it on the count, swing and miss. Goes to 2-2. Hopkins continues to throw here as the Braves bat. So that'll give you a good idea. Bryce Elder is done. 6 innings, 2 runs for him. Really settled in after the Twins put up some scoring chances. Across the diamond in time. Lewis takes care of Harris. 2 gone here in the 6th inning.
You know you've had a real professional effort as a pitcher, but it didn't look like you were going to get 10 outs. Never mind the 18 outs that he got. Those 6 innings for Brian Snitker, and more importantly for his team, helps really settle that bullpen for the Atlanta Braves.
Safe to say Elder was a batter away from coming out of the game in the 4th, maybe 2 batters. It was close. Acuna breaks his bat. Correa puts him away. 1, 2, 3 inning. Oliver Ortega has done a terrific job out of the Twins pen.
We love our house.
It's on a great block, tree-lined streets.
The neighbors are observant.
And we're back at the Sullivan house.
It's lawn day, Sheila, and the leaves are piling up.
Bit of an eyesore.
I'll say.
Dry shade. Interesting technique.
That's going to come back to haunt him. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Saves us a ton. If only they bundled the leaves. You know, I wouldn't have pegged these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling easy, go to Geico.com.
Make your
Bells?
store-wide savings now at the Home Depot. Time to get out and make your July 4th weekend extra mellow. Your little space. Add more flavor. Take your celebration to new heights. Red, white, and blue savings happening now, July 4th at the Home Depot. Outdoors get more done.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. Earn 2% cash back on what you want. Like a lightweight road bike
So hopefully they got him out.
and a moisture-wicking jersey. And 2%
With who?
cash back on what you need.
I think you missed a spot. Is it bad? It's not good.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. That's real life ready.
Listen to live broadcast-free audio from every Major League club.
And Aaron Judge with some thump.
Stream video of minor league games.
So I got a story. So one time, my brother, he put his two fingers. So, oh my gosh, this is so funny, y'all. Never mind, I can't. Should I? Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Do you put my his two fingers? Never. All right, so new pitcher for the Braves. And the first pitch for him is a ball.
It feels like a lopsided affair here.
So he started out with a walk.
Game at 6-2. Oliver Ortega comes on for the Twins, puts 3
And a strike right down the middle, 1-1.
Still in striking distance down 4 runs. 6'7" Michael Tonkin, California native.
And down low, 2-1.
Drafted by the Twins.
What?
Out of high school, he signed. He was a
This is bullying. How is it bullying? Who am I bullying? What? 2-1 and 2-2.
Started the year at AAA Gwinnett, which is just down the road. Just on the way to Ernie Johnson's house.
A little further down the road than I thought.
It's a good setup here with their AAA franchise so close. Twins have St. Paul right there.
Down low, 3-2.
Makes it easy to show players in and out. 3-2 to count on Taylor. Top of the order due next to Julian.
And foul.
Tonkin, 33 years of age. A couple of years in Japan with the Ham Fighters. Three-two pitch. Taylor lines one.
And can he get this out? No, he cannot get a home run. Barely off. 0 out double for the 9-man. So he's in scoring position. Now they're going to start off with 1. Wish it was a double, obviously. I'm going to home run.
Twins got a run of the first on an E6. Picked it up as an error on Arcia, but an RBI for Buxton. They scored another in the 4th on a sac fly.
10th double this season for him.
6-2 game. And Julian, the leadoff man, takes a ball. Twins have stranded 6 on base. All 6 of those lobs came in the first 4 innings. A lot of early chances.
2-0.
Maybe get a couple of runs, you knock one out. Completely changes how Brian Snitker will manage the rest of this game. There's the lefty, Brent Hendrick. He'll come out of that Minnesota bullpen next. You got Albies, Riley, and Olsen coming up.
2-1.
Braves have hit 5 home runs in this game. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. 7th time in their franchise history they've hit 5.
And it's in 2-2.
2-2 on Julian.
Three and 2.
You've seen a lot of pitches tonight. Julian drew a walk in the 3rd inning, had that sac fly in the 4th.
They really expect him, Perez on deck, Julian to be an on-base machine for this Minnesota Twins in the future.
It was an idea that Joey Gallo might from the leadoff hitter. He made it
And down low, 4-2. 0 out walk. Guy in scoring position and a guy in first with 0 outs in the 7th. Now Carlos Correa is coming up next for the Twins.
So meeting at the mound, Murphy talking it through with Tonkin. And now you're starting to get into the best part of the Twins order.
Carlos Correa single. That'd be nice if we can do that again. Get the man to score. I mean, this game is not completely over yet. They've been having guys on bases, but they just haven't cashed in the way that they want to. They scored runs, but Correa takes a strike, 0-1.
Like Kepler, Correa's had some chances in this game as well.
Oh, 1-1 now, 1-1.
And a runner on in the third, and then the big moment came in the fourth. With runners at second and third, and he struck out. Elder threw him a beautiful changeup. Correa swung and missed. The inning was over, and the threat was snuffed out. 1-1 strike.
And foul, 1-2. If Correa can get on base, that'd be huge for Minnesota. With 0 outs.
They say he doesn't have that rhythm and feel. He's been a little bit better lately. He's had some big moments, including a walk-off home run against Milwaukee a couple weeks ago.
Down low, 2-2.
Quite been himself. The one area he has thrived is in the late game scenario. He's got 4 of his 11 home runs in the 7th inning or later.
Yeah, OPS of 899.
Twins need him. 2-2 the count. On the ground.
And he can't get in. But the guy in third, please no double play. And there will indeed be a double play. That's huge for Atlanta, though.
Bounces into it around the horn. 5-4-3 DP.
Well, third double play in this game for the Braves. Cincinnati pitching decision for Tonkin. Good fastball to get ahead for a strike. Misses with a fastball. The slider.
The first one Correa should have taken.
Misses with one. Comes back with a sinker inside and jams. And this Braves defense as well to go along with their offense is awfully strong.
And
It's Kirilloff. Scotty's one into left field. Rosario
Art,
puts it away in the
mid of the 7th. What is Orlando Arcia running for? Oh my gosh.
Are we a reflection of our places in life, or are they reflections of us? Can we have been somebody else who taken a right turn instead of a left? Or if we've taken the place with the hot tub, or the one uptown, downtown, it would be fabulous or fantabulous.
Yes, yes, we sure could. With Apartments.com's multitudes of listings, our possibilities and yours are truly multitudinous.
Apartments.com, the place to find a place.
Cindy, do you think our crispy flavor will last forever?
Only have this thin crust summer, Billy.
But I love you.
No, you love the flavor of this thin, crispy crust.
Can't help it.
Peace out, Billy.
Pizza hot and ready, thin crust summer. The two seasons. Pizza, pizza. The new car loses about 10% of its value the minute you drive off the lot. Or more. That's why Farmer's new car replacement pays to replace it with a new one of the same make and model. Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's policy perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Calling the Lazarus Project, the complete blockbuster package.
Every time they cross, save the world.
And now's your chance to watch it again and again. Set your DVR now.
I think you want to rise here.
Take yourself on one of the most inventive time travel shows on television.
You can remember time. You think you're the only ones.
The Lazarus Project, all your Sundays at 9 on TNT. Set your DVR now.
Nicola really hasn't had any relationships with women.
When you start to talk, you never stop. You're the most cute when you're on mute.
Sunday.
I'm a little bit nervous.
But I don't know what to expect.
90 Day Sunday starts at 8 with an all-new season of Before the 90 Days, followed by the new series Match Me Abroad on TLC.
Well, the most prolific home run hitting team in the National League at work early tonight. 3 first-inning homers, Acuna, Riley, and Murphy, and then 2 more in the second. Acuna again. Michael Harris delivered one earlier in that inning. 5 homers, 6 runs in the first 2 innings on Joe Ryan. And that is our progressive game flow. 6-2. The Twins have had a lot of opportunities. Very
Yes, they have had many opportunities, but they just can't cash it in for the Twins. Only 2 runs could have had. Maybe probably if we tied this game up, could have.
Laudy is in line for the victory. Talented rookie. Didn't have his A game, but he got through 6. New pitcher is Brent Hendrick facing Ozzie Albies, who turns around and is right-handed against the big lefty.
Albies, well, Hendrick first, coming into the game, faced the left-handers, but Albies switches around, hits from the right side, as a right-handed hitter. So much better than where he is on the left. He's been hot in June from the left side, but right-handed, hits over 400.
Albies had a triple in the first inning. He's 1 for 3. Braves had 4 hits in the first inning, and all of them left the bat over 100 miles an hour with those 3 titanic home runs as Albies draws them off. That's how the inning starts in the 7th. Hey, check out VR's newest video and podcast series on base with Mookie Betts. Tune in throughout the season to see the star right fielder chopping up with the biggest players in the game. It's only in the VR app. Good job by the Braves promotional team with the Ronald Acuna Jr. chain knife. That's a good giveaway.
Especially if the player hits 2 home runs first day. That's what they be.
Do it every night. Riley flies to right for out number 1. Remember Jock Peterson's pearls? That's right. A couple years ago, and now the chains are out. That's the real thing. That's a mortgage right there. The other one's cool. One of the great players in the game. He is having a monster season. I didn't really know where his career was going after his ACL injury. I think part of it was there was a maturing process, a healing process, and the rehab. But you have to think, watching his team win a World Series without him had to have some effect on Ronald Acuna. He's happy for his teammates, but realizing they can't win without him.
Well, he also wanted the next time they go, he wants to be a big part of that. And
big swing by Olsen. While Acuna is making a serious run at an MVP, he might have a challenger in this guy right here, who is quietly putting up a huge year. He leads the National League in homers and RBIs. 25 home runs, 60 runs batted in. Most of his home runs, all but 3 have come against right-handed pitchers. One of the reasons Valdelli has the lefty out there. Hunter takes off Albies, swinging a foul.
Yeah, the Braves go to the post too. Their everyday players seem to be in there every single day, led by Olsen and Albies, Riley, and this year Acuna Jr.
Those 4 play with every game. Great continuity here. Rolling out the same 4 in the infield. Every day, Olsen sticks out into center field. Back goes Taylor. He's at the wall. Taylor leaps.
Holy cow, what a catch. Saving 2 runs for the Twins.
Michael A. Taylor always has to scoot back to first. Timed it perfectly, made the play. Well done. Second out of the inning.
Well, see Taylor playing center field was always a treat. That ball kind of drifted to his right, and he had to make an adjustment once he got on the warning track.
Wow.
And Hendrick is like, ooh.
Nice play by Taylor. Don't know if it had enough to go out. It was certainly going to be at the top of the ball. 2 going to the strike to Murphy. Murphy with one of those long home runs in the first inning as well, deep to left center. His 13th home run of the year. The Major League record for players with 25 or more home runs on a team is 6. 6 different players with 25 or more home runs. That's the MLB record. The Braves have 7 players on a pace to hit 25 or more home runs this season. The Braves poppers. Double-digit homers from these 7 already.
Remember the first time that was a thing when I was a kid was the Dodgers, right? When they had the 4 30 home run guys.
Lazy little pop-up. Back is Correa who make the catch to end the inning. We go to the 8th. Great play by Taylor. 6-2 Atlanta.
All right, so we're going to the 8th.
No matter the calculation position, which is baked meats make burgers taste better. Love your saucy shirt. Brother. I was at Steelers game with you, just like I stole Kelly Clark in high school. And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. If you didn't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. Get off stage. You get better than taking from man. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
Remember that night you spent in an egg, sipping on a strawberry shortcake slush float, crunchy sugar crystals? Is that real? Or is that just your brain's summer vacation house? $2.99 strawberry shortcake snowball slush float. Fun.
With Armor All stain repelling technology, it's easy to everyday proof your car. No matter how tough the job is. Armor All technology. Less
TBS Tuesday. Ryan Anderson with Ron Darling, our TBS crew. 6-2 Atlanta. We go to the 8th inning.
Here we go. Buxton. It's fair. And no way he got that. That's crazy. A strike.
Those are the plays you saw 30 years ago. The fields were after the turf. One bounce across the diamond. Takes a ball. Hey, Buck
we were interested to see how he was running. To get down the line at 31.3 feet per second. That is his fast. That's a quicker. All right, Wolves, a nice easy out for him.
2 outs in the inning.
And then zoom it around the target, trying to put 2 scores on the board. Armstead had that RBI in the first inning when he hit 11 tonight. Over his last 15. Armstead and Correa spent a lot of time together on the rail.
And he gets that. It's probably going to be a double. Oh, that was a single, not a double.
First, with a double play ball, they left. Gallows down 0-2 now. Got 2 hits tonight. Scored. Second run on the fourth inning.
Sweeping the first pitch. Not the first pitch. We're on the first pitch. It's usually a guy at time of the
So the Twins are out, down 3 more outs until the Braves win this game.
Now get another real deal. Unlimited medium one-topping pizzas for $6.99. Marcos. Pizza lovers, get it.
Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Sometimes you try to live, sometimes you don't know what's in store. Sometimes you find what on this ride. That's why they
When you use period pads for bladder leaks, you're gonna feel it. So what the say, dry. Boys Ultra Thin gives you 10 times drier than period pads. To feel clean, dry, and fresh, it takes boys.
Focus, determination, drive. Some say it lies within Jennifer's colors. Liquid IV color high. Sometimes water alone to give you a boost. It's real. Liquid IV, real high.
6-2 Braves on the 8th inning. You heard Max is here. Now stream HBO, hit series, movies, reality, and more. All on Max. For one to watch. Subscription required. Visit Max.com. Marcelo Ozuna leads Oakwood lineup. Braves lead 6-2. All 6 of those runs in the first 2 innings. Ozuna, field just play a little nipper with the left-hander Hendrick. The single to start the 8th inning.
Jazz doing another base hit to the right side. Something he wasn't doing in the first month of the season. Just happy to take his hits and driving his average up.
Kevin Pillar is going to come on to hit Brian Snitker. Upgrade defensively, give him a chance to get it at bat. But for 3 days, look at a nice outfield for Atlanta tonight. Pillar.
Off the bench against lefties. Steve Rosario, not much with two.
Once the Snicker makes too many changes, but this is one error that he will. And then, of course, Murphy can't take it. And so there's decisions about certain pitchers and certain lineups. And then I think Snicker, for the most part, keeps it close. That's one thing these players you hear all the time. They talk about they know what the plan is. All before the games begin. They know based on the start of the pitcher, what the matchups are going to be. You can prepare yourself as a player.
I think he gets a lot of managerial. The greatest managers here, right? I think
There's a lot of Bobby Cox. And Brian has told us many times in the past that Bobby's voice is always in his head. Decisions as they come up. He's excelled in the postseason.
But the one thing he doesn't do that Bobby did was to run out of games occasionally. Very helping guy.
Like a Bobby Cox injection. That was all part of the theater here during those great years. Still a bit of that former player that worship, idolize, rave about. It's such a great and it's surprising. To their credit, I wasn't sure how it was going to work here. Like the truest one, leaving the town of Atlanta, down there. Stadium even going back to those days.
And foul.
He still got it. Look at him. Those feet. So risky proposition here.
Oh my gosh. He went like just spread his legs and then the ball went under there.
Pillar pops it up. Not a lot of foul territory, right? Hopefully. Washington. Stop hearing it. From players, coaches, everyone else to get on. This is the disaster of border. Just turn.
Great men.
World Series, man, for the Texas Rangers, always considered one of the great coaches, infield coaches in the game. So bold at third base, he had so many saves in the World Series championship year, 2021. As bold as you could be over there in that third base coaching box, really pushing the defense.
He's made Ozzy Albies, who came up with a great today, into a great infield. He made Lawrence Shahadi into a great infield.
Hits number 12 of the at-bat against Pillar. And a swing and a miss. He struck
All right, strike him out.
Change him.
Want the latest on MLB? Just tell Siri, show me MLB standings.
So Hendrick with his first K. And the first out of the eighth inning. It brings up Orlando Arcia now.
Orlando Arcia.
On best of 17 pitch.
About Arcia, and he popped it up, second out in the inning for the Braves.
And Brian Stinker does the same thing. So holding that tradition as well.
Always enjoy a visit with Brian Stinker, and for what it's worth, Rocco Baldelli too. I mean, he is a great guy to engage with. Guys, they're vast difference in age, different experiences, but both do a terrific job. Fly ball out by Harris. That's the end of the inning, and we go to the ninth. Last call for the Twins.
All right, Twins need a lot more runs if they want to win this game.
Nice win on FanDuel, and it's just the top of the first. How do you feel?
Oh, those nights of studying film really paid off.
You mean watching baseball?
That's correct.
Whether you want to bet a hit in the first or homer in the ninth, every at bat has a chance to win big on FanDuel. New customers get no sweat first bet up to $1,000.
Our heritage is ingrained in our skin. And even when we metamorphosize into our new, evolved form, we carry that spirit with us. Because you can take Alfa Romeo out of Italy, but you best believe you can't take the Italy out of an Alfa Romeo.
A new car loses about 10% of its value the minute you drive off the lot. Or more. That's why Farmer's new car replacement pays to replace it with a new one of the same make and model. Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's policy perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I don't think it's possible to dislike Brian Danielson. I agree. How do you hate Danielson?
They check out Daniel Radcliffe and Steve Buscemi. They started Miracle Workers in time.
All right, here we go.
July 10th.
We need a rally. 4-run rally. 4 runs will tie the game, and then 5 will make a lead.
I just have to get an analysis from last night's ball game from Whitewater, Wisconsin, Brian.
That's right. Not too far outside Milwaukee. Very famous Division III school there.
All right, strike one.
Championships with that group. Twins send up a pinch hitter, Donovan Solano. Solano hitting for Vasquez on the ground. Right,
And the pitcher will get it, and 1 out in the inning, 2 more outs until the Braves win this game.
well, if you're Minnesota, Rob, you're going to go under 500.
Oh, they're going under 500 with a loss in this game.
You feel like you got a lot more in you as a ball club. And the song remains the same for Rocco Baldelli. They have to hit better. They have to start delivering at the plate.
I agree. When there's people on base, you need a score.
Well, it's early, right? And I think, we've spent most of this game talking about the Braves because, Joe Ryan got hit hard, a lot of home runs from the Braves. Probably didn't get to delve in on Minnesota Twins.
Will
where
Castro
they're going.
is up.
They're a game under 500. That's
Ball
not
one.
ideal. But they're in a division that's going to allow them to stay in this race. So really, it's not about the division. It's really about the Twins and how they start to maximize their
A strike.
offense. Got enough pitching to do what they know they can do on offense. They're going to have to take it from Carlos Correa. Lopez is going to have to come back and pitch like he did in April. Buxton's going to have to be better and hopefully healthier. Max Kepler's going to have to do more. They know that. That's what it will take to. And also, they've lost 343 games to the IL. So guys like Polanco with the hamstring and others, if they come back, that will only make them better.
Polanco out early June. Big loss for them. Pablo Lopez on the injured list currently. So
And foul.
Hopeful he'll be back after the 15 days. Joe Ryan, Pablo Lopez, Sonny Gray.
Why is no one here in Atlanta? Give me tickets and I'll watch this game.
Yeah, they just got Kenta Maeda back in Detroit. He pitched well. He went 5 innings. So their pitching is not the issue. They've got a very good
Up to the right, 2-2 now.
game bullpen. Their winning bullpen is very strong, and they feel good about that. Now they just put Brock Stewart on the injured list today.
And now 3-2.
Duran is one of the most electric closers in the game right now. They have not been able to roll him out there against the team's best, the league's best offense in the Atlanta Braves.
And he will pop it up high, and now one more round until the Braves win this game now.
Twins open the day, a game and a half up on the Guardians of Cleveland. Cleveland is not in a scoreless game against the Royals currently. Rocco Baldelli's team, despite
Alexa, what's the Brewers score right now?
they hit tomorrow. A game and a half, or half a game is to be determined.
Wait,
But a lot of teams have to look outward and see what other teams
I thought they said 7-10. We scored 7 runs. I was like, dang. And he'll get a hit. Second out single. Now Carlos Correa's up next.
What he brings, a lot of energy, a lot of speed, knows the strike zone, and here jumps on first pitch for a strike for a hit.
So the Twins still have life.
How to play Minnesota offensive baseball.
They don't have any playmakers, you know. They don't have anyone that can just step up when they need it.
Feels to me
Cutter for Carlos Correa, 1-0.
you know, you see a team have success like Cleveland did last year, a team that puts the ball in play.
He had a single. That'd be nice if we could do that again for the Twins.
That's not how they roll. Really, it takes
And
off
he'll
the
foul
way
1-1 now. Oh, he was going to take off. But he probably would have made it out.
That's how they got Pablo Lopez, of course.
Brian Buxton doesn't know what to do if he wants to get hitting now or not.
They got a Friday through Sunday series against the Orioles. Talk about a team that
And now 1-2 foul. He also stole it again. He would have stole it, but another foul on Carlos Correa. So the Twins' upcoming schedule: Wednesday the Braves, Friday through Sunday the Orioles, the 3rd. 1-2 for Correa. 2-2. He takes second base this time 3 times in a row, so you're going to deserve the run and scoring position for the Twins. They just don't care. They just want to get their outs up. It'd probably be different if it was in the 6th or the 5th or something like that. Correa, he'll ground out, and the Atlanta Braves will win this game. All right, thank you guys for watching my stream. God bless.